it's Mika Coleman with Tax Deed and Overage Education, and today I thought I'd share with you some background research. I'm going to be completely honest in this video because I said that I would not do this, but because I have more students and VIP clients, I decided that I would share this information because as I come across things and I learn new things and face my challenges, I like to share with my community. So this video is about if you see like a trustee or if you see deceased or probate. In the past, I have not touched them, but you know, when you have a student or you have a client that's like, why can't we go after it? And you don't have an answer for it. You go, well, let's try it. My answer used to be, it's just too complicated, right? Because you got to hunt down the heirs. You got to hunt down if it's like a probate. But lately I have been in a place of just trying about just about anything and just seeing what happens. So this video is about if you do get a claimant that is deceased or it says trustee, one of the first things you can do is go to that county where they have the probate and you could research. So I'm bringing you to this screen. I'm probably going to have the screen on this whole video, but I thought that this was very informative. So that's why I'm sharing it with you all, because I think it's really important. What started me on this journey was it's like a 285,000, and I was like, okay, it's three people. If we do all the work, I think it would be worth it, because why pass it up when the family doesn't even know it exists? And I don't think three people would walk away from 100,000, divide that by three, when they don't even know this money exists. So I say this all to say, don't steer away from it if you have the time and the energy. Of course, this is for one of my students, my VIP, so I'm going to the extra mile to help them because I have time to. This is what they pay me for. So this is just so happened because they were like, well, how do you look it up and how do you do that? And I'm like, to be honest, I've never done this. So that's why I'm sharing this with you guys. So I'm like, the first thing, because I'm in real estate, I know once a person dies, if they have property, it has to go through a probate, unless they had a trust filed in the county, then it doesn't have to go through the system. Now, I know that's for California, but I don't know about other states. But 9 times out of 10, it's better to have a trust or an executor of a state or administrator. But if none of that's in place, then they have to go through probate. So this is a county that I found. Thank God the probate's online, because if it's not, then if you're not in that county, it's probably more of a headache, because then you'd have to fly down there and dig through the what am I trying to say? Dig through the files. So I'm sharing this with you because this was like really like, oh wow, like, okay, this is so cool. So I found this, and I'm going to go over this with you guys. So I looked up the claimant's name to see if there was even a probate filed, because this claimant just so happened to be deceased. But like I said, it's a decent amount of money. So like, why not try and see like who it is? So this come to find out, these are all the heirs. Now, what's really important, I don't know if you see Anthony Jackson, Leonard Barr, Paulette Mickle. Now, what's interesting is when I researched Anthony Jackson, he's like 97 years old. I called this number. It does work. It is a landline. So, I don't know if Anthony is still alive, but the number that I found, he's still alive. Well, I'm saying that the number I found, I don't know if he's still alive or not. But what I really want you to get from this video is if you guys notice, it has an affidavit of heirs, and then it says proof of service of formal notice. This lets me know that they have went through probate and they have an affidavit of heirship. What that means is now we can contact all three of these people, because now it's filed in the courts. And also, too, I wanted to show you that it shows that it's active and that no one's contested it. So what does that mean? That means that this case is open. They filed a probate of guardianship. So for those that are looking for people that are deceased, and it's a good idea that if they're deceased, if you go to that county and look in their probate records to see if they filed an affidavit of heirship and filed the probate process. These are the people you need to be looking for. Okay. Now, this is halfway through it. This is why I don't really care too much for doing this, but hey, if someone asks me, I'm gonna try. So now that I know these are the heirs and these are the people that are petitioned for the heirs, I just need to contact what and I'm still trying to figure out what this is. Maybe this is, oh yeah, this is maybe the attorney. I don't know who John Fox is, really, honestly, you guys. But I do know that these are the heirs, and this is the person that petitioned it. So I don't know if that's an assistant of the attorney. I have no idea. But what I do know that an affidavit of heirship was filed. So for me, now what I would do is, contact these people. Now, Anthony was the husband. I don't know who these two other people are. I did find the obituary with these people's names on it, but it didn't say specifically. But what I'm really happy is that I know that they've started the probate. There has been no contest. So now that this has been filed in the county, I can use these documents and contact these people to get the overage claim. So what I wanted you to get from this video is you don't have to be like me and just eliminate deceased people altogether. I now am turning over a new leaf and looking into the probates to see if it's filed, because once it's filed and there hasn't been a contest, it's like half of the battle's already won, right? You don't have to wait for them to file it and go, but this county looks pretty fast, but then also too, nobody's contesting it. So this looks like a straight open and closed case. But the moral of this story is if you have a deceased claimant, and if you go and look at the probate filings of that deceased claimant, what will come up, or what should come up, is the heirs of that particular claimant. And then therefore you're able to contact those heirs and let them know that there are claims, that there are funds out there. Now, the interesting thing is, for this county, it does tell you if they haven't claimed or not. Now, I don't know. They might be doing all of this for the excess proceeds. Who knows? But I just wanted to show you that you don't have to just stop or not go after deceased people, especially if they have filed a probate of guardianship, which is up here, the case type. And then also too, like sometimes, most of the time, some attorneys do this part, and then the attorneys will go after the claim. So that's the only thing about this. Like, I'll still call and find out, but what I wanted you guys to get from this is, like, if there is a deceased claimant, you can look up under the probate files and see if there was an affidavit of heirship filed, which would be in place of them collecting the claims. I hope this video helps. I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I just wanted to share some new information about how you can go about locating the deceased heirs is by looking up probate cases. Hope this video helps. Have a great day.